Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your monthly forecast for June 2019. This will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You can also watch it if you're dealing with the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And as always, keep in mind, these are general, they're not going to apply to everyone. Make sure to watch all your signs if something in a reading doesn't make sense. And just a quick update, I'm traveling between the 10th and the 21st of June. I won't be able to record videos, but I did put up an email option for a reading if you're interested in a reading while I'm away. Of course, you can still order the video readings. You're just gonna have to wait until I get back home, okay, to do them and send them to you if you're ordering after the 10th, that is. And let's have a look. What is coming up for Virgo? I have a Virgo moon, so let's see. Virgo in the month of June 2019. Right, the Fool. There's my travel. The Universe, or the World card. There's my travel. The Ace of Swords. So for some of you, you're absolutely moving, and for some, you're moving abroad. The King of Pentacles. The money is finally coming in. This is also starting your own business. Seven of Swords. Be careful and make sure you plan things out. The Justice card. Pay attention to the signs the universe is giving you. There's a question about time in here. The Eight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and two more. The Three of Swords with the Moon card. Okay, right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Victory card. We have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is triumph, success, popularity, being in the spotlight. The World card is also the same thing. So what I'm seeing here is there's a question of timing. You have two choices here. If you just dive into something, just going for it, it may need adjustment. It may need, for you to kind of retry at a different time, because the Seven of Swords, there is plans that were created poorly, in a rush, not having enough information, not studying the facts, okay? It's just you get up and go. That's pretty much the energy of the Fool. Is like, I don't have time for plans, it'll work out, I don't know how. Usually the Fool talks about, taking a leap of faith, where your heart is telling you to go for it and everything feels right, and you're getting signs from the universe telling you that everything is right, okay? But still, you still have to watch where you're going, When it's combined with the Seven of Swords, it's almost like the Fool energy would be in reverse, where we're being foolish, we're rushing, we're not thinking it through, maybe we're not even listening to our intuition. We get this excellent idea, we get part of the message, and we just run with it, okay? And so there might be an initial setback if that's how we start off the month. Remember, forewarned is forearmed, so if you watch this reading and adjust your plans accordingly, that setback might not even be there, okay? Because there's a question of timing, of doing things at the right time in the right way. And the King of Pentacles is someone who takes his time. He studies things out. He plans, budgets, assesses things, has plan B in place, has plan C in place, because he doesn't like to waste his money and he doesn't like to take crazy chances. That's not who he is, okay? That's not how he got to be the King of Pentacles. So there's a difference in approach, okay? More study is needed, more information is needed as you're coming into the month, okay? So you get the idea, which is awesome, and it is divinely guided to telling you to take a chance, to start a new chapter, because the Fool is the first card in the major arcana, the World is the last card in the major arcana. So it's definitely about ending cycles and starting new ones, okay? That are better for you. It's almost like leveling up. You've done everything you could in this cycle. You've got everything you were supposed to out of it. Now you're leveling up. So maybe there's still something from this cycle that you need in terms of information before you can actually just jump into the new one. All right? For others of you, this is definitely looking at contracts, paperwork, to do with money, to do with home, property, real estate, your business. Okay? And again, I would say be careful who you trust. I feel like you're going on someone's word alone, And that's not the best approach, at least in this instance, because there's something there with the Seven of Swords that you don't know. And it may have been intentionally omitted, or it's where someone minimizes the risks, or they don't even tell you about the risks, but they're actually really, really significant. Okay? So just be careful with that. Be the King of Pentacles. You are the King of Pentacles. Just double check things. Okay? Look at the facts, or get it in writing if this is about a big promise. All right? Okay. Because then we can avoid the Three of Swords with the Moon. The Three of Swords is like a setback, a disappointment. Why? Because of the unknown. Why? Because we didn't know something and we didn't maybe look into it. Why? Because we went against our intuition. You know? But if things are done the right way, you have the Eight of Wands. This could actually be the research phase with the Ace of Swords. You know, you're reading up on things, you're going online, you're talking to people, you're gathering your information. This is answers coming to you. The Three of Pentacles is where you properly start to work on this. Maybe with other people. And then, you know, we have the Three of Swords with the Three of Pentacles, and there's someone in the group of people you're working with, or if it's not a group, it's the other person, if you're teaming up with someone. This could even be someone who, you know, reaches out. They see you're doing well, and they reach out and they want to offer to work with you, or they want to offer to, you know, to pay you for something, to enlist your services, or something like that, to collaborate one way or another. And I feel like you're going off the word of this person alone. Maybe, you know, this has never happened to you before. Maybe it's something new that is now happening and it's exciting. You know, maybe if you've just started your business and now you have this person looking into it, wanting to collaborate with you, that could be very exciting. You know, same thing with career, that you've got this person coming up to you telling you, oh, I love your work. Do you want to join my team for a project? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Do you want a different job? Do you want a promotion? You know what I mean? And I feel like there's a tendency to just go on the word of this person that might cause some setbacks with the Seven of Swords if you're not careful. That's why they said, you know, get it in writing if it's about a promise, and get the information, get the details, look into it, say, you know what, give me a day or so, I'll come back to you. If they really want to work with you, if they're genuine, they will give you that time, because that's how you do things. You know, you need to give people time to research things, to look into things if you're genuine about it. Someone who will rush you or pressure you to give them a decision then and there, they're hiding something. And they're trying to push you into a situation before you have time to see that it's not a good one. Okay? Let's see. We definitely have contracts coming up here to do with money, property, a new home, as I said. There's something where you have to go back and fix something, or you have to go back and correct something. So something that is overlooked, and it may be with the property, or in the paperwork. Maybe a signature is not there or something. It's not anything major, but it would create a setback. It would create a little bit of a delay. And again, I feel like it's because of taking someone's word for it. You know, trusting someone. No questions asked type of situation. So just ask questions, you know, in the month of June in particular. With the Justice card there, you are protected. So just, you know, it's like be who you are. You are the King of Pentacles. You do look into things before you say yes or no. You are cautious. You do think things through, you know. So let's see. What is the Fool about here for you? The Empress. So yeah, see, you're doing very well. You're very successful. People are paying attention. And as a result, you're getting a bunch of offers from a bunch of different places. Whether this is with love, with your money, with business, with work. This is admiration, you know. It's also something very seductive. with the Fool that you're being offered. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, it just says, okay, just look into it. Be sure you know what you're signing, that sort of thing. What is the Seven of Swords about? Let's see. We have the Ten of Cups. So maybe you're working with a friend or even a spouse, someone in the family, and maybe that's why you're taking their word for it, you know? But remember, business is business, so it's a tough one, you know? When you work with someone you know, when you work with a friend, when you work with a family member. But at the end of the day, if they're serious about working with you, they'll have to understand business is business. It's not that I don't trust you. It's not that I'm questioning your work or your capability. You know, we just have to do things properly. That's all there is, you know, that's all it needs to be. That's the conversation. Okay, and let's see, one card for this Three of Swords and the Moon combination. The Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling like a lot of you, this is to do with family, with close friends. And again, it's about, you know what, business is business. Let's get on the same page here. We all trust each other, like each other, but when it comes to business, we have to make sure we do it right. For others of you, again, this is about your dream home. It might be that something was omitted from the contract. You have to go back and add it, you know, and you still get it. You still have the happily ever after with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. There's just a little hiccup there. You know, it might be you have to wait an extra night or so with this energy. Let's see. If this is going on in love life for some of you, I definitely see someone trying to come back into your life because of a pregnancy or because you have children with them. You're entertaining this. Again, I would say just look deeper into things, or at least talk things out. Don't go in it and expect everyone to be on the same page. Make sure that you're on the same page, okay? With the Seven of Swords there, it's not necessarily that, you know, there's shadiness, shady behavior going on, but it's things that need to be addressed. It's things that need to be discussed before jumping back in and starting where you left off, because that didn't work, okay? There's a reason there was the separation. But yeah, you do definitely have the energy of getting a family back together here, if that's what you want. Definitely the energy of pregnancy and children, especially if this is about you having to wait a long time and there may have been loss when it comes to this, okay? This is finally having the family you wanted, and that's beautiful. If this is about you're single, I feel like you have a lot of suitors. You have a lot of people paying close attention to you. For some, I feel like you're on the online sites and dating apps and that sort of thing. There's a lot of people looking at you, a lot of people impressed by you. And, you know, I don't have to tell you to be careful, not to believe everything people say online. It could be something like that where someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes with something, and eventually maybe ask you for money, or eventually ask you for something, for your help with something, and that just leaves you disappointed because you were hoping for something more with this person. So just be careful there, you know. Listen to your instincts. You're gonna know if someone's right or not. Alternatively, you might meet someone while traveling, or this is someone from far away, from foreign land, foreign culture, that just kind of sneaks up on you, you know. But it's meant to be connection with this energy here. You may be talking to people online, or again, this is someone after you meet them on a trip, you stay in touch. And the Three of Swords is the long distance connection, but there may be a future there, you know, if you take it slow and allow it to grow. So let's see, additional advice for Virgo. If you've left a company, you were there for as long as you were supposed to be, okay, with the Justice card. And there are new and better options on the horizon for you with that Eight of Wands, multiple options. Once again, just make sure everything is discussed, everything is put in writing. But you could be looking at working from home or starting a family business. Or something to do with children, selling stuff for children. Okay. Additional advice. Right, we have the Hermit. So this is, again, looking at the details, looking closely at things. You do have the Sun, talking about travel, also a card of victory, getting what you want, falling in love for some of you, falling back in love, renewed passion within relationships. Once again, admiration with the World card and the Sun. You are in the spotlight, so a lot of people are going to want to talk to you, be with you, work with you, collaborate. So the message here is just pick and choose, okay? Pick and choose. You're not being selfish, you're being smart. Pick and choose. And the Ace of Cups. So definitely new love or renewed love, new business opportunities. Maybe with someone you love. So again, just make sure that the conversation happens before you, sooner rather than later. Of business is business, family is family. Pregnancy, absolutely. New home, absolutely. Marriage, destination wedding with the Universe, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups. And the Justice card. Going into teaching, education for some of you. You're physically traveling to do that. Or this is online work and maybe that's how you get to do it from home. Traveling, once again, comes up, whether you're traveling, your children are traveling with the Empress here, that could be you. Family reunions. And then, it's the sorrow because they have to go back, where they live with the Three of Swords. And you have to wait for them to come back and that sort of thing. But this is beautiful, okay? Beautiful energy here. So let me know how the messages apply to you. If they do, what's going on for you. I'm looking forward to this. Some elements make sense to me with my Virgo moon. So yeah, let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Remember to watch all your signs. Have a great month, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.